time I'm speaking.
Okay, everybody. Yeah, you see, we starting up already. Y'all see how we do here. This is Barrett Matthews. I want to welcome you guys here. This is the prelude to Passion of Profits. As you know, I am the productivity and profits coach, and what I want to do is let you know that we have something special coming up. Passion of Profits is coming on March 9th, March 10th to Greenbelt, Maryland. You need to be there. We got some people here to tell you why you need to be there. We got people coming from all over. So where you are, your demographics has nothing to do with it, but we're going to make sure that you all are in the place. As you see, I have with me the wonderful Candace Camille and, of course, the marvelous Dakisha Williams. They're just two of the people we have at the event. These are the beautiful ladies, because we had to bring some beauty into this event, because you got Franz Conde, you got Shay Brown, and you got, of course, Trevor Otts who's going to be there. So I had to get some beauty in there, because we got a bunch of ugly dudes up there. We got to make sure.
Oh my
God!
Hey,
ugly dudes. Where the dudes at? They ain't gonna take kindly to that.
They're not here. So they're not here to represent themselves. So look, I can say what I want to say. So that's what I want to do.
All righty then.
This is a 2-day event, everyone. It's a 2-day event, which means that you can actually get these people talking to you and actually gain something instead of going to one event and then you're gone home. You can actually get more out of this event, because Passion of Profits is not one of those speaker parades. It's not one of those things where a speaker comes up, they get off, and they're gone. This is actually, you get a chance to talk to these people, and they actually can help you with your business. And that's the wonderful thing I like about it, how I put it together, because I didn't want one of those things where people just come and they go and they don't get anything. You actually get a chance not only to talk to these people. We've had people come to Passion of Profits that actually started a business while they were there. We've had people come to Passion of Profits that actually left there making money. So we have an opportunity for you to turn your ideas into income. Now, the value of this event, we have it at $397 for both days. I had Brother Bedford, who was at the last one, said I should charge more because it has so much value. It has so much content. And I'm going to tell you, it's going to cost you a lot more if you get a chance to spend this much time with these speakers one-on-one. You better believe that. So now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Way more than $397.
Yes.
Yeah. So I just want to put that out there. For those of y'all say, oh, wow, $397. Look, I'm just letting you know. You best believe if you want these people's time, you better get off being cheap. How is Myron Golden said? You got Freeple. People that want everything for free.
Freeble.
You got people that always want a discount, always want to hook up. You got people who are willing to pay you a fee, and then you have people who are willing to pay a premium for what you have. So you need to look for people for your business, but you need to be one too, because if you are not what you're looking for, you'll never get it. So you need to be exactly what you're looking for, so that way people can bring it to you. So what I want to do right now, this is not going to be an all-night thing. I want to let everybody know what Passion of Profits is going to have for you. As I mentioned, it's a 2-day event. We're also going to provide lunch for you Friday. So that's also included in the $397. You also get lunch. So we're going to give you that as well. But I want to bring first to the stage Miss Candace Camille. Candace is the wellologist. Candace, tell them about what you're going to be talking about at Passion of Profits this weekend.
No, I'm not going to tell them. Sometimes you just got to be in the room.
Oh.
That's just how sometimes you just got to be in the room. But as you can see with just the title itself, when you're talking about passion and profits. So I'll be there to simply talk about the power of that P. Like what does that look like? So I'm literally coming there to pee all over you. Barrett already got it started.
I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. Wait a minute, I wasn't ready. I'm sorry. Let me go on mute. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
See?
She done woke me up out my nap. I was not.
Now
that I have your attention.
Right. Now that I have your attention, right.
Now that I have your attention, let me tell you what I'm talking about. See, see, there's some power to peeing in the morning. So one of the
Yes.
things about it is it's just that simple. And I want you really to come to just take note of the P and what that really is. See, it's a mind thing and how you really turn your profits, your passion into profits. There's some things in the middle of that you're going to have to do. Some things like changing your mindset. So you're talking about your perception. Take note of the P's. It's about your perception. How are you looking at this thing? How are you looking at building your body? How are you looking at building your business so you can build your bank, which goes right back into that passion and that profits. So that's what we're going to talk about, the power of just that P. What does it look like? And it's just power. Take note of the P's because that's you're going to have to just have a little, I guess to say courage to execute the power that's take in order to really, really, really turn your passion into profit. So that's what basically I'm coming to talk about. What are the steps? What are some of the strategies that you need to get to those profits from a performance standpoint? Again, take note of the P's because we're going to be there to teach you how to perform from step to step to step in order so you can get the money that you deserve. But a lot of the times we forget that we are the power, that our individual selves, our body, our mind, our souls, we are the power. But a lot of the times we leave that on the table, just like we're leaving the money on the table. So I'm coming to give you the power to pay.
All right. All right. Now, here's the thing. All you have to do, if you go to passiontoprofitstickets.com, passiontoprofitstickets.com, you can actually come to Passion to Profits. You can get your ticket. But Candace, you have a little something special for them, right?
For my peeps, for my tribe, for everybody that I know, and even if I don't know you and you want to get to know me, I'm willing to give you my code so you can come on out there for $97. So just inbox me, right? Barry, can I give it for $97?
It's you, Candace. I can't stop you. So you.
That's how much he really wants you to be there.
Be there.
Many have tried to stop you, Candace, but I ain't that stupid. So, so yes.
Well, that's y'all heard it here. He just gave me permission. Inbox me for those of you, and I will send you the code so you can get in. One of the things about we all go to these $300. I know. I think he just felt that one, right? He just felt that was $300. But sometimes you just have to do that, especially just for your peeps to be in the room. See, a lot of times we have a lot of conferences and with all the lives, just like this Google Hangout. But sometimes you never know if the person that you need to help you, that you need to collaborate with, that's going to help you get to your next level in your profit. A lot of times they're not on a live. They're not on a webinar, that they're actually in the room, and you're going to have to take the time to get in the room so you can grow. One of the things I always say, it's easy to sit down and look at it on home. It's easy to be on a computer, but there's no growth in easy. There's no growth in easy. So if you want to move and to grow, you have to get in the room. And that's why Barrett is allowing me to go ahead and give you that for the $97. So come on, and I use that hashtag all the time, be in the room. And that's how you're going to get there.
I love it. Candace ready to pee all over y'all for $97. That's a value.
I was not ready.
I'm not going to go there with you, Barrett.
That's a bargain right there. Now, like I said, you go to passiontoprofitstickets.com, passiontoprofitstickets.com. You use the code that Candace gives you, and you get $300 off. So you can come for only $97 to the event. Hey, and you get lunch. Okay. So also, now she gonna mess with me when I say this, but
oh Lord,
that's my boo right here. This is my boo. So the reason why this event is happening right now in March is because of this lady right here. Keisha Williams knocked it out the box the last Passion of Profits back in November. And they were like, she said, y'all want, we can do this again. They said, yeah, when can we do it again? And they look at me. So I said, well, I'm gonna have to figure out a day we can do it again. So I said, well, we could probably do it in March. Because they said, can we do it in February? I said, no, I can't do February, but maybe we can do March. So we're doing it in March 9th and 10th. So I couldn't do it without having the one and the only Dimples herself, Dakisha Williams. Dakisha, tell them what they gonna tell them. Now hold up. Now I need to make sure you're not peeing all over people too.
No.
Okay.
You know what? But listen, here's what's funny though, because whenever you hear the sound of my voice, we talk about the 5 P's of business.
Oh Lord, here we go.
So I don't know. Well, I don't know, man.
They ain't gonna never let me in that hotel again.
But before we tell you why I want to come back, right? Mm-hmm. This is not just something that I'm doing on behalf of Barrett, but y'all gotta check this out though, because this says a lot about Barrett himself. Like, Barrett has been bringing events to the Maryland area for over 5 years, consistently. Consistency is the key, y'all. Y'all with me? Like, he does events 3 and 4 times out of the year, not only in Maryland, but he does them in Atlanta. Okay. So let me tell you something. If you want to be successful in business, you need to be hanging with somebody that's consistent. Okay. That's how you make revenue on a regular basis. So let me get that out of the way first and foremost. And then the second thing about it is bringing everybody together for this type of workshop. Here's the thing that people are missing. Knowledge is the new currency. Okay. So when you come into this space and you learn from the individuals that are going to be on this platform at the rate that you are getting, you need to come running through the front doors. Do you hear me? Like, you need to come running in the front door and grabbing the first seat that you possibly can, because we're talking about building profits from your passion. Like, yes. Do you know how many people out here that their bank account is in the red? Like, do you even aspire to be in the black? Do you even know what that means? Like, and that's why you need to be in the place. And let me say that again if you didn't get it, because knowledge is the new currency, right? And so think about it. On the exchange market, what do they trade? They trade currency, right? Mm-hmm. So can you not trade your knowledge and your worth for currency? Do anybody hear what I'm saying? Maybe it's just me, because I sat and thought about it one day, and I was like, wow, knowledge is the new currency and influence is the new cash.
Cash.
Like, come on. Like, that's powerful. Yeah. And so if you are not pushing yourself to invest in yourself to get more knowledge, you're going to stay at the same rates that you are right now. You're not going to even be in a position to be able to increase your rates. Come on. Because you're not investing in the knowledge. That's why you need to be at Passion and Profits. Right? Because Barry, see, this is why you're having this event again. Because Passion and Profits. Passion means that it's something that you desire and that you love to do, and you would do it without a price attached to it, right? Mm-hmm. That's passion. So that means that God gave you an idea, right? I don't know about you, but I always seem to wake up between 2 and 3 o'clock. And I said, 3 o'clock, we can't keep meeting like this.
Child, we be talking to the same people. Good Lord.
I be like, Jesus, you always gotta wake me up at 3?
Like, why? Like,
why I gotta be 3 though? You can't call me a 6.
That's why I record it and go back to sleep.
So you have a passion. You have a desire. God gave you an idea. Check this out. You can write this down for those of you all that are watching. Idea minus implementation equals irresponsible.
Ooh.
What do I mean by irresponsible? That means that God gave you a gift and you are sitting on it. And there are people that need what you have, and you're not utilizing that gift. That means you are being irresponsible with the gift that God gave you. I agree. And if you want to get to the profits, it's impossible if you don't implement. Come on.
Talk to me now.
Y'all better write that down. That's a free nugget. Okay? That matter of fact, that nugget will get you the code, the discount code for my $90 ticket. How about that?
Look, you giving it away too. Okay.
You giving that away too?
I'm giving that special rate away. Idea minus implementation equals irresponsible and impossible.
But see, what they just didn't realize is that was their profit. See, we ain't giving enough away because it's their gain. Because even for what you just said, now come on now, that's profit right there.
What I got out of that, Nikisha, so what you're saying, if they had the idea to come to Passion Profits and they don't implement that idea by coming,
they're being irresponsible.
Wow.
They're being irresponsible. That's it right there. And because I'm giving it to you. That's just profit.
That's gonna help you. Come on. You coming to the place with what, 5, 6 experts that have done what it is that you desire to do? And you gonna sit at home? You gonna sit at home? Really? Not in 2018. We ain't doing that in 2018.
Nah.
Not in 2018. Because you're not gonna meet your revenue goals doing the same thing that you did in 2017. And that's coming from the virtual COO where all things are virtual, who does not like to leave the house, okay?
She ain't lying. She ain't lying. That's why I'm so happy when I see the teacher.
If I can come from behind the desk and drive, listen.
Oh Lord, don't let me start talking. Don't let me start talking about y'all sitting behind these desks for all these hours. So I was trying to stay on the performance side, but sometimes the wellologist just gotta sneak in.
She work out sometime, right, Nikisha? I said you work out sometime, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
please say, yes.
As my daddy would say, I know you hear me, huh?
Please say yes, because Candace will keep going. So please.
And you know what my daddy would say? And listen, Takesha, you know my daddy would say to anybody that say "huh" can hear. So
right. Daddy said, if you can hear, you can hear. I said, huh? What you say?
Well, I ain't gonna go in on it. I just needed to bring it up just a little bit.
So as you were saying, you're gonna get up and drive.
I'm not perfect. I still there's areas of opportunity.
You need to be in the room. You really do. You do. Listen, yeah.
I know she's gonna make me plank.
No, she's not.
That's some P there. We talk about the power to P.
Planking.
Is plank not a P?
Look, profit, passion, planking,
come on, man.
Come on, we got plenty of P's up in here.
So is pork chops, but I'm just saying.
No. So seriously, I'm excited to actually come back to Maryland, to be on this platform. Bear to tell you, I was on the way home and got stuck in the snow coming back from one of his events.
Yes, you did.
So if I can do it, so can you. Yeah. So can you.
And you came. Well, tell them where you come from, because
Richmond, Virginia. Well, actually,
Richmond, Virginia. She's driving a couple hours.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's 2 hours, no traffic, and so imagine some snow.
We got Franz Schneider coming from New York.
Yeah. Yes. But you know what, Barrett, it goes back to, just like you said, like Keisha said, knowing what you want. Because a lot of the times we just don't.
Did we lose Candace?
I think we lost her.
It's just an understatement in itself.
Yeah.
That's just an understatement in itself. But at the end of the day, it is something about.
Candace is breaking up a little bit.
From Richmond. That's going to bring you. Yeah, that's going to bring you there. So you really, really have to know what you want, because even if you're going to increase your profits, and at the end of the day, we can say we're in business for anything other than we need to make some money. Right. we like to say we're here to help people, yada, 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 all that stuff. But at the end of the day, the bottom line is we want to increase our bottom line. So even in order
That's true.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And
what it is that you want.
that's true. And the thing is, I talked to someone today, and I've been saying this, and she may be watching, and I want to say this. I say this to people all the time. One thing I want you all to, because I talk about being productive.
Mm-hmm.
One thing that irritates the heck out of me, and I know we've all heard people say this, the phrase, "Oh, I got a lot going on." Don't nobody care. Don't nobody care. Guess what? Everybody got a lot going on. So you saying you're not going on is just your way of trying to make an excuse.
That's an excuse
for not doing something.
Mm.
Nobody cares.
Girl,
There's a lot going on. That's not good.
What's our word, Barrett? What's our word back? That's a confabulation.
That's a confabulation. Right? She's made that. That's a word to keep you for a lie. It's like,
if you ever think there's gonna be a time and point in time in your life where there ain't gonna be nothing going on, you better keep living. Because I just posted that the other day, and it was basically summing it up that says that you think that you're going through something now, but when you get on the other side of it, you look back and say, that was all?
Right.
That was it.
But you know what? Even as we say we going through something, a lot of times if all of us put our mess and everything that we going through in the pile, when you see what other people going through, you grab your stuff back and run.
Right.
See, because it's just not that.
Right.
Still ain't enough. Right. It still doesn't match somebody else's testimony.
I'm trying to tell you. Yeah.
And it's interesting, going back to what Dakisha said, knowledge is the new currency.
Mm-hmm.
So here's
what
I want you all to understand. Those excuses that you're making for not coming, imagine if I said to you that you will get $5,000 if you show up to this event. We couldn't keep y'all out the door.
Mm-hmm.
But guess what? If knowledge is the new currency, you're getting over $5 million worth of information.
All about perception.
It's all about perception. And it's all about, as Dakisha said, implementation.
Hello.
So you're going to get the value. You just got to implement it.
Well,
no more notebook conferences.
That's it. And then, I like that, Dakisha. Yeah.
No more notebook conferences.
Barry, did you miss that?
I did miss that.
No more notebook conferences?
Oh, no more notebook conferences. Yes.
Yeah, just taking a note. But, one of the things about even the conferences, and we talk a lot, and even doing it on this one, a lot of the times, as a wellologist, I always say there's always more than one way to be obese, right? Mm-hmm. And a lot of us, we go to conference after conference after conference, and we get obese in information.
Oh,
come on.
Weight loss, as we do with each and every conference, because we're not doing anything with it. We're just swelling up. We're just swelling up on all of this information, and you're not doing anything with it. So when Dakisha says the notebook and we're getting all of this in. So we're just getting obese on all of this information when you're talking about implementation and not doing the things that you should be doing with all of this information. Tony Robbins always says, it's not knowledge until you take action on it, until you take action on it. So we got all this knowledge that we have stored away in the fat cells of our brains. And we got this big head and we're not doing anything with it.
Wow.
Oh my God. Y'all killing me. Candace, you need to go on tour as a comedian. But you're right. You're absolutely right.
But at the end of the day, you have to say, you get to decide, and what are you going to do with it? Even when you show up and you get all this stuff. I've been like that when I 14 years. No government contracts, none of that stuff.
Yep.
Right. So
learn and get into those spaces. Yeah.
So Dakisha, make sure to let them know, because I know you also had something you wanted to give them as well.
Oh, and I didn't even tell them what I was going to talk about. So I got so excited about why they needed to be there.
Do that too.
Yes.
My fault. But seriously, so one of the things that I do want to make sure that we touch on when I'm there this weekend is how to outsource. So basically how to build a six-figure team on a shoestring budget. And, so many people talk about, I can't build a team. I can't find the right people. I can't afford. I don't want to hear I can't, because you can. So I'm going to share with you my story and my journey on how I was able to build my team to now around 9 or 10 people all across the country. They're all across the world. And so, they're all across the world. And we have a strong 10-person team, and we're still growing. So it's possible. And I'll share with you what I sacrificed in order to get to that point, because in business, we have to make sacrifices. So I too have a special gift. If you hit me up, just shoot me a message and I'll give you the secret outsourcing code where you can get a special rate. I call it a bring a friend rate. So if you hit me up, right, and you just send me an inbox and say, look, Dakisha, I do. I can't afford, or, that $397 is hurting, girl. You said you had a friend discount. I got you. Just send me an inbox and I got you. We'll take care of it. $97. You can't beat that. Like, no, you can't. Seriously, you can't. Listen, here I go. If you can't spend $97 to meet me in Maryland, you can't build a team.
That's pretty much it. I mean, you're right.
That means that it ain't even for you.
I did a conference in Atlanta one time, and I offered a $97 product, and someone asked, "Well, Barry, did you have a payment plan for it?" And I said, "It's $97." And I said, "If you can't afford $97, you need to spend it right now, because you need to learn how to get more than that, because
absolutely. No, I mean, and don't get me wrong, because, I remember there was a time where I couldn't afford a $97 product. It was a time I probably couldn't afford a $47 product. But you have to sacrifice.
There's the word.
The space, right? So that you can learn not only how to generate 97, but 997 or 9,997. Because let me tell you something. Once I started to invest in myself, I started closing more comma deals.
There you go.
Like, I like commas, not decimals.
There you go.
That's just me. I don't know about you.
Right back into how important it is to you. See, because even though we get stuck in that scarcity, we get stuck in that desperation. And one of the things you have to realize, Dakisha, just like you said, we've all been there, but the growth is really in the risk. And when you're talking about taking the risk, you're talking about those sacrifices, because again, it rolls back to just the passion. If this is a passion of yours that you want to make profit of it, you're going to be willing to take the risk. See, nothing won't stop you, because if it really is a passion of yours and you want to take it, like you said earlier, you would go and do it for free. But the fact of the matter is, you will sacrifice not so much the currency, but you would be willing to sacrifice whatever it takes. The same
time.
Thing for my passion, what I believed in, that I was willing to give up everything. As a matter of fact, I gave up all my zeros. But you know what? I'm still in it. Why? Because it was a passion of mine, and I'm willing to take the risk.
Yes.
And that's what's going to put you in the room.
I love it. So one more time, ladies, before we're gonna get out of here in a minute. So I want to let Candace, you first. Let them know how they can get in touch with you, because you have a discount code for them. So one more time.
I'm at the Wellologist across all social media. But he asked me in my inbox, Candace Camille, send me a note. More about this Passions of Profits, and we will get you there with this generous. This is more than buy one get one free, by the way, y'all.
I know that's
right. we have gone below the friendship code. But anyway, We have gone below the friendship code. And again, like Keisha Barrett said, $97. You have to decide. The power really is in your hand. And you have to ask yourself, how bad do you want it? And then you have to put yourself in the room to get it. And we're giving you information to do it. So hit me up at the Wellologist, Candace Camille, or go to CandaceCamille.com, send a note. Matter of fact, come plank with me and I can tell you the code then too. So come on and we'll get you in the room.
Well, there you go. There you go. Nikisha Williams, your turn. You over there?
I'm over here dancing. How bad do you want it? I was over here jamming. How bad do you want it?
The worst thing about it is that 20 minutes from now, she'll be in bed. So
I'm going to plank Barrett and I'm going to bed. Me too.
You know me too well. Too much energy.
Too well.
But no, seriously. If this is the first time that you are hearing the sound of my voice, this is none other than Dakisha C. Williams, the virtual COO. And I'm super excited. You have to be in the building this weekend. So listen, you can find me, Dakisha C. Williams, pretty much across all platforms, Instagram, Facebook, the Profit Producers Group. You know what I'm saying? And so listen, just find me, hit the little message button. Because you gotta hit the message button and send me, like, I know they got this thing that says wave. So if we're not friends and we're not connected, you might have to wave at me so it'll get my attention, right? Then send me a message, and I'll since it's below the friend, I give you the homie lover hookup. You know what I'm saying? A homie hookup or something.
Homie hookup.
I'm sorry. It's late. October.
Yes,
It's late. This is why I don't speak at night. Homie lover hookup.
Homie hookup.
Okay.
All right. No, but all jokes aside, seriously, you're getting Barrett Matthews. I mean, most consistent event host that I know and entrepreneur that I know. You getting Candace Camille. Listen, she on episode like 763 something of Plex. You talk about consistency.
Yeah.
Listen, okay, you getting Trevor Ox, Shay Brown, Franz Conde from New York, and myself for $97. I don't even know if any of us do any of us have a $97 program, and if we do, it's $97 a month.
Come on now, come on.
$97 a month. So you need to understand how imperative it is for you to be in the building for one payment of $97, and it is not a recurring fee.
Right. There you go. So
drop the mic,
right? So like the lady said, guys, Pastor Prophet, they're gonna let you in instead of $397, you're only gonna pay $97. You gotta hit them up, and they'll give you the code. But once, like she said, also, you're gonna learn the power of the P. That is so intriguing. It is so I can't wait to hear that. It is so intriguing. You're gonna learn how to run a 6-figure business on a shoestring budget. Guess what? I'm gonna show you how to get your 6 figures back that you didn't even know you lost. Yeah, I'm gonna show you how to do that. Guess what? We also got Franz Conde coming down from New York City, and he's gonna show you how to maximize you. He's going to show you how to maximize you, because I know all of you are not living at full throttle. He's going to show you how to maximize you. We also have Shay Brown, the happy entrepreneur. Shay Brown can sell anything. He can sell anything. He can show you how to sell anything. If you talk about selling big ticket items, Dakisha, has he sold some big ticket items?
Yes, he has. And taught me very well.
And taught you very well, right?
I'm just saying.
Right.
All of us.
Yeah, exactly. Shake and sell.
No takers are money makers.
Come on now.
Hello, talk. We also have, as I call him, the Wizard of Ots. We have Trevor Ots coming in. Trevor is in Arizona right now. That's why he couldn't be. He ain't shared in Arizona because they're on a different time, so they're probably on stage right now. But the thing is, they are going to be flying back in, and they will be ready for Passion and Profit. Now, Trevor Ots, marketing genius, the man.
You know what I want to say. Listen, powerful people ask powerful questions, because what? Questions stay
Questions
focused.
still focused.
Y'all need y'all questions answered. You need to be in the room.
You better be in the place.
And don't tell me you ain't got no questions.
What he said? Put your face in the place.
Put
you
your
need
face
to be
in
there.
the place. So, guys, I want to thank you all. I want to thank the ladies here for bringing the beauty to Passionate Prophets and bringing the beauty to Prelude to Passionate Prophets and bringing their beautiful minds to it as well. They're going to bring those beautiful minds and those beautiful faces to Passionate Prophets March 9th, March 10th. All you have to do is go.
Don't forget these sound bodies that we bring in, Barrett. So I
didn't want to say that because that sounds like a little.
I said a sound body. See, don't get it twisted. See, we got.
Yeah, I ain't want to say nothing about your body.
Listen, we got some sound bodies. You know, we're coming to grace the stage.
Look,
it's just that simple.
And believe you me, I hear the sound of your body. So it's
come on now.
I hear the sound of your body loud and clear. But I didn't want to say that because that would sound a little, you know what I'm saying? You said it.
Hey, that's right. She said it.
She said
that's
it.
right. You said it. And I agree with you. I agree with you. We are in agreement there, Candy. So I want to thank you all. I want to thank you for joining on Prelude. Good gracious. So I hope to see all of you out there. I hope to see all of you out there this Friday and Saturday, March 9th and March 10th at Passionate Prophet. As I always say, don't just settle for being awesome. Set your goal to all them all and take action. Everybody have a good night.
You too. Good night, everybody. See you.